kapuana e kapuani lehua a hei bo o hino e ho mihi ai no kamanao Aina mai
Ladies and gentlemen, Maryknoll School Class of 2019. We will begin this evening with a prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty God, you are the light of the world. Grant us your heavenly blessing. May the radiance of your light illuminate our hearts and brighten our lives with the spirit of faith and love. Let the light of your presence guide us, for in your light do we see light. Bless us also with your Spirit, that happiness and peace may ever abide in us all. We ask this in your Son, Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Good evening, administrators, faculty, staff, family, friends, the class of 2020, and my fellow seniors. My name is Kimberly Guevara, and it is my honor to welcome you to Maryknoll School Class Night Ceremony. The senior class would like to recognize our school leaders for all they have done to support us to this journey and to be at this stage tonight. Please join me in thanking the president of Maryknoll School, Mr. Perry Martin, the vice president of academic affairs, Mrs. Shauna Tong, and the high school principal, Mr. John Madriaga. Thank you to our school administrators. We would also like to thank our advisors for the support they have given us and the community they have helped us create on campus. Advisors, please stand to be recognized. And audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Ms. Marielle Krupa, Mr. Kyle Davis, Mrs. Emily Pettit, Ms. Michelle Nakanishi, Mizumura Sensei, Telio Sensei, Ms. Moriyama, Mr. Ryan Smith, Mr. Calvin Shaw, Ms. Michelle Corpus, Dr. Naomi Schatz. Thank you to our senior advisors. For all that she has done to make our senior year memorable, the senior class would like to extend a special thanks to our grade level coordinator, Ms. Christine Nori. Our opening song for tonight is Weave One Heart by Marty Haugen. The song describes intertwining strands representing each member of the senior class. Conducting the class this evening is Ethel Guillermo. Accompanying the class on piano is Miss Faye Papo. Here is the class of 2019 singing Weave One Heart.
Bye.
To represent the class of 2019's welcome address is our senior class vice president, Korn Kusaka.
Good evening. On the behalf of Maryknoll School's class of 2019, I would like to welcome all of you to our class night ceremony. This evening marks an ending and a beginning. Tonight, we acknowledge our achievements and initiate the class of 2020 as the new seniors of our campus. Tomorrow, we, the class of 2019, will be the 85th graduating class of Maryknoll School, continuing a long tradition of Catholic education since our founding in 1927. As young adults, we close a chapter of our lives in order to open a new one. We say goodbye to student days at Maryknoll and look forward to our next adventures, filled with excitement, challenges, and continued lifelong learning. We have learned much at Maryknoll. We have developed strength of character, personal responsibility, respect, and compassion for all. At Maryknoll, we have always found a helping hand, a gracious smile, and people who have challenged us to think critically and act nobly. Tonight, we pass on our title as the seniors of Maryknoll School. We give this title willingly to the class of 2020, with the challenge given by previous graduating classes. Think globally, think justly, think compassionately, but always act with integrity. To our distinguished guests, family, and friends, we are grateful that you are here and able to share with us this night dedicated to the class of 2019 and the upcoming class of 2020. Welcome to class night.
Thank you, Korn. In 2015, after their long reign as pop icons, the group sensation known as One Direction debuted their final album before taking an indefinite hiatus. The song History is the final song on that final album, a fitting goodbye to their fans, but to a tune of gratitude and hopefulness. It is a song of nostalgia and looking to the future, a feeling we all know too well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present you the class of 2019 with their class song, History. It is customary for the senior class to leave a gift to its alma mater. Micah Char, one of the 29 seniors who have attended Maryknoll since pre-kindergarten or kindergarten, has been chosen to present our gift to the principal of high school, Mr. John Madriaga. Please welcome John Madriaga to the stage. We present our gift of USB ports and adapters installed in the Learning Commons. It is our honor to leave a lasting impression at Maryknoll in this special way. For the presentation of awards tonight, I would like to invite to the stage our High School Director of Student Services, Mr. Jeremy Ramos, a 2007 alumnus of Maryknoll School.
Thank you, Kimberly. Good evening, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to do a few reminders about our senior parents and guests attending graduation tomorrow. That admission into Blaisdell Concert Hall is by ticket only. Doors will open at 4:30 p.m. Signs are not permitted in the concert hall unless they can fit under your seat, and they must stay under your seat throughout the program. At the end of the graduation ceremony, at approximately 7 p.m., the graduates will make their way to the exhibition hall for the lei giving. The doors to the exhibition hall will not be open to family and friends until the graduates have entered first. Everyone in the concert hall will then be dismissed through the Ward Avenue facing doors and be allowed into the exhibition hall for lei giving before the general public is welcomed in. Please let everyone know that the public entrances for the lei giving will be opened approximately 20 minutes after the doors are open for you, the families attending the ceremony. Those public entrances will be the East Concourse, nearest to the parking structure, and the main exhibition doors closest to the arena. It's important to note that Blaisdell rules prohibit balloons and signs mounted on sticks, selfie and GoPro sticks from being brought into the exhibition hall. We thank you for your cooperation with honoring our contract with the Blaisdell. Lei giving will end approximately 8:30 so that graduates can be ready to check in for project graduation back at Maryknoll. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is our great pleasure tonight to recognize these seniors who have distinguished themselves in and out of the classroom. Their hard work and many accomplishments are in the very best traditions of Maryknoll. At this time, it's my honor to welcome up our principal, Mr. John Madriaga, to help hand out the awards this evening. We begin with our valedictorian. This year's valedictorian with the highest GPA goes to Renzi Flojo. Renzi has attended Maryknoll since kindergarten. He's made a positive contribution to our school in many ways, including being a member of the National Honor Society, campus ministry, math team, Chinese club, Japanese club. Where are you going? You can stay. We're talking about you. Chinese club, Japanese club, and Life Smarts. Renzi also served as a member of the Maryknoll mission team to the Philippines. As a scholar athlete, he was also a member of the golf team. Colleges he was accepted to include the University of Hawaii at Manoa, UC Irvine, University of Washington, and University of Boston. In the fall, he will be attending Santa Clara University studying bioengineering. He's the son of Renato and Cecile Flojo. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian class of 2019, Renzi Flojo. Thank you. Yeah, you can go now. Thanks, Renzi. It's also my honor to introduce this year's salutatorian with the second highest grade point average in the senior class, and that distinction goes to Aspen Marie Tong. Aspen first came to Maryknoll in pre-K. She has distinguished herself in many ways throughout high school, including being a member of the National Honor Society, Key Club Secretary, Student Government, and Student Ambassador. She has also participated in our Envoy program to Japan. Colleges she was accepted to include the University of Rochester and George Washington University. But in the fall, she will be attending the University of Washington in Seattle, studying biochemistry. She's the daughter of Rodney and Shauna Tong. Ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian of class of 2019, Aspen Marie Tong. Last year, Maryknoll partnered up with the Hawaii Pacific University to create a dual credit program. Students enrolled in this program can earn college credits while working for their Maryknoll diploma. This year is our first graduating cohort, and with it, a new award, the top HPU student, recognizing the Maryknoll student who completed the HPU program with an associate's degree and had the highest grade point average amongst the HPU cohort. This year's top HPU student of the class of 2019 is Tyson Tonokawa. Tyson came to Maryknoll in the 6th grade. He has distinguished himself in many ways as a National Honor Society member, math team member, and Life Smarts team member. He has also participated in varsity golf, even qualifying to states this year. Colleges he was accepted include the University of Washington, Creighton University, UCLA, and the University of the Pacific. Instead, in the fall, he will be attending UC Berkeley, studying microbiology. He is the son of Gary and Candice Tonokawa. Ladies and gentlemen, the top HPU student, Tyson Tonokawa. It's interesting to note all three have something to do with biology, I think. Yeah. The senior project. The senior project challenges students to do research spanning several disciplines, using their minds well, make interdisciplinary connections, and be able to present their research to a committee and defend their essential question. In addition, seniors take their project to a higher level by making a difference in their community. Congratulations to all seniors for projects well done. Please give them a big round of applause. Special recognition is given to those who are awarded the honor of Distinguished for their senior project. In recognition of this accomplishment, these students will wear a purple cord with academic dress at graduation tomorrow. Audience, please hold your applause until all students with this honor has been called. Seniors, as I call your name, please come down to receive your purple cord. Tristan Yagyagan, what are the consequences of the lack of prenatal care and early childhood health care? Amanda Jennings, how does climate change affect the future of Earth? Clifford Lung and Kobe Mamiya, how does one become a successful entrepreneur? Ethan Barigse, how does playing outdoors affect a child? Micah Char, are psychostimulant drugs being used appropriately to treat children with ADHD? Cole Caberto, Arthur Lee, Matthew Takara, how can artificial intelligence and neural networks be integrated into society to make life easier? Aaliyah Cruz and Ellie Ridobili, how do assistant dogs benefit humans? Taylor Sales and Amber Tomihama, why is incarceration not an effective solution for decreasing drug abuse rates in women? Isabel Gary and Carissa Sumimoto, how can students like ourselves help spread awareness to our community in order to defeat the stigma in autistic individual faces? Rudy Gaylord Benigno and Robert Huang, what can the citizens of Hawaii do to reduce the homeless pet population? Amanda Higashiguchi, what's the hidden truth behind the over-the-counter pain medications, and what are the alternatives for pain management? Christian Arakawa, what are the primary differences between the Democratic and Republican parties in America, and how do these two parties affect our society? Kimberly Guevara and Kylie Gibb, what can people do to protect themselves from UV rays and keep their skin looking young? Marissa Gu, marketing, what is it, and how can this make or break a business? Jessica Wynn and Amy Lai, what is the experience of being homeless in Hawaii, and what is being done by society to support them? Kara Bolti and Sena Kurihara, what is it like to be a cardiac kid? Renzi Flojo, how are students affected by sleep deprivation? Kelsey Albano, Casey Hamaoka, Ethel Guillermo, Aspen Tong, what role does stress play in day-to-day life, and how can we cope with it? Jamie Lackno, what are the effects of sweatshops? Kelton Liu and Raymond Lee, is technology and education compatible? Kiana Valdez, what is the most effective way to recover from an ACL and posterior labral tear? Bryce Otsuka, how do our decisions about our ocean affect our island community? Justin Shimomi, how does physical activity benefit those with special needs? Jessica Terry, in the rapidly growing industry of illegal sex trafficking, who is being targeted, what are the traffickers' methods, and how can we identify a victim so we can protect ourselves and others? Ian Takahashi and Maika Tsukamoto, why is the global mindset important to learning in the 21st century? Edward Clancy, the pilot shortage, a look through the eyes of a pilot. Nicholas Watson, what can be done to lessen the occurrence of mass shootings in the US? Oliver Bauer, why is mental health important in treating the homeless? Corinne Kusaka and Emily Matsushige, in what environments can dogs provide us with essential care? Sasha Matsunami and Annika Liang, how to start up a cupcake business. Please give these distinguished senior project awardees a big round of applause. Now, please hold your applause for this next list of students. These students have distinguished themselves by going above and beyond in their community service hours. Please stand to be recognized, seniors. Kalai Akaka, Kelsey Albano, Christian Arakawa, Bianca Atienza, Kara Balti, Harmony Brennan, Tyler Brook, Ethan Barigse, Davian Carlos, Micah Char, Dalton Chinen, Eddie Chun Fat, Ashanti Crockwell, Aaliyah Cruz, Shiloh Deliri Naawau, Andrew Damaso, Renzi Flojo, Cassidy Fujiwara, Rudy Gaylord Benigno, Marissa Gu, Sydney Goto, Dylan Gregg, Kimberly Guevara, Kylie Gibb, Ethel Guillermo, Casey Hamaoka, Riley Hata, Amanda Higashiguchi, Jolie Hiane, Serena Yujung Hong, Robert Huang, Jessica Wynn, Wilson Wynn, Valerie Joko, Lucas Kamata Leo de Souza, Alyssa Kawamura, Sena Kurihara, Corinne Kusaka, Jamie Lackno, Arthur Lee, Raymond Lee, Leana Liang, Annika Liang, Scott Liu, Amy Lai, Sasha Matsunami, Emily Matsushige, Malia McGivern, Michaela Miyashiro, Jack Montgomery, Alina Morton, Justice Naehu, excuse me. This mic is falling at the same time. Hold on. Justice Naehu. There we go. Thomas Obando, Ian O'Hari, Kaylin Ono, Mark Pasquale, Samantha Pialda, Danielle Keha, excuse me, Ellie Ridobli, Lauren Revilla, Kaylin Rizentes, Jacob Roos, Nikki Saito, Kayla Santos, Taylor Sales, Kylie C. Koo, Adrienne Senening, Justin Shimomi, Zachary Simbajon, Carissa Sumimoto, Kai Sunahara, Danny Sir, William Swartman, Matthew Takara, Raquel Takayama, Angeline Tanjuko, Jessica Terry, Marcus Tobin, Amber Tomihama, Aspen Marie Tong, Tyson Tonokawa, Sophia Torres, Micah Tsukamoto, Kiana Valdez, Robert Walker Jr., Alvin Wu, Tristan Yagyagin, Justice Yamashita, Desmond Yamauchi, Kylie Yonamine, and Jake Yoshida. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. The academic disciplines would like to honor students, the top 2 students from each department who have achieved excellence worthy of recognition. From the math department, the math department would like to honor the top students who have displayed overall excellence during the last few years. This award first goes to Ethan Berigse. And the second math award goes to Kelton Liu. The John Gonzowski Mathematics Award. John Gonzowski, class of 1965, excelled in math and inspired others to do so before dying young of a lifelong heart ailment. Today, a mathematics award in his name recognizes the member of the Maryknoll High School math team who has been outstanding in mathematics, made significant contributions, and inspired others to excel. The recipient of the award is determined by a vote of the team membership and final selection by the team coach. This year, the highest honor the math team can bestow goes to Renzi Flojo. The World Language Department. Outstanding world language students make the most of every opportunity to learn the target language and culture. These students are never limited by the walls of a classroom for their education. They excel at all levels, and in this way are outstanding representatives of Maryknoll School. When I call your name, please come down, and please remain center stage. The most outstanding senior for the study of Japanese language goes to Ian Takahashi. Good, Ian, you can stay right there. Our other senior, for an outstanding study of Olelo Hawaii, goes to Ryan Kayala Ornelas. The tea leaf lei is presented to the student who successfully completed 3 years of study in the Hawaiian language and who have shown respect and love for perpetuating Olelo Hawaii. The tea leaf lei is presented to Ryan Keala Ornelas to be worn with his academic dress at graduation tomorrow. Please give a round of applause for Ryan Keala Ornelas. And a certificate of participation is presented to Ian Takahashi in recognition of outstanding participation in the United Japanese Society of Hawaii's Japanese Language Achievement and Speech Awards ceremony. Ian did a 5-minute flawless speech titled Japan Shenanigans, Nihon Peten, when he went to Japan with his classmates on the Maryknoll, Japan exchange. Please give the two a big round of applause. Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. The English department. The following students have demonstrated excellence in English at Maryknoll. They are outstanding readers, writers, and critical thinkers. The English department is proud to acknowledge the following seniors. The top and outstanding students in English go to Amber Tomihama, and the second award to Casey Hamaoka. For the speech team, the National Speech and Debate Association is an educational honor society established to encourage and motivate high school students to participate in and become proficient in the arts of debate, public speaking, and interpretation. This prestigious society was formed in 1925 and continues to be well recognized across the nation. Induction into the National Speech and Debate Association is earned by student performance at competitive tournaments held throughout the high school years. The students tonight have performed in storytelling, humorous, dramatic, or duo interpretation, impromptu, and congressional debate. The team's newest National League member, who will receive her certificate of membership in the NSDA, and her graduation cord to be worn with academic dress goes to congressional debater Isabel Gary. The next student had previously earned not only her membership from the National Speech and Debate Association, but also the first rank of honor. This year, she has attained the second rank of excellence through competing in the 2018-2019 tournaments. In addition, she was awarded first place in dramatic interpretation at state qualifying tournament and competed in states. Samantha Pialda, please come forward to receive your graduation cord, National League certificate, and league pin. Congratulations to both seniors. And now for the science department. The following students demonstrated excellence in science. They are naturally inquisitive, great observers, outstanding investigators, and always thinking outside the box. The top two seniors for the science department go to Renzi Flojo. And the second, Amanda Jennings. Social Studies. The Social Studies Department is proud to announce that the following students have achieved excellence in their courses. Excellence here means that they have worked above and beyond the expectations of the course in terms of diligence and quality. The top 2 seniors from the Social Studies Department this year go to Ian Takahashi. And the second to Rensi Flojo. The Economics Challenge is a national competition sponsored by the National Council on Economics Education. This year's Hawaii State Economics Challenge was held on April 4th at the University of Hawaii. Students demonstrated exceptional abilities in microeconomics, macroeconomics, and international economics. In the AP division, Maryknoll took 2nd place, and the senior member on this team, Ian Takahashi. It is our honor to announce the winner of the 8th annual Jared Kaufman Outstanding Historian Award. Jared Kaufman, Maryknoll class of 1958, dedicated more than 40 years of his life teaching Maryknoll students the importance of learning history, and he did so with great passion for the subject. The winner of the Jared Kaufman Award represents a student chosen by the Social Studies Department who exhibits not only the enthusiasm that Mr. Kaufman shared for history, but also excellence in the area of social studies by taking more than the required social studies credits, including an advanced placement course, and excelling in all of them, exhibiting such excellence over the last 4 years. This year's award of the Jared Kaufman Outstanding Historian goes to Aspen Marie Tong. We move on to the arts. The arts department would like to recognize the following students for their outstanding work. The arts department consists of 4 concentrations: visual arts, performing arts, music, and graphic arts. For visual arts, there was a tie. The first, please welcome Alvin Wu for visual arts. And the second, Jamie Lacknow. For excellence in the performing arts, the art department would like to honor Edward Clancy. Yeah. Job, Ed. It's good to be surprised sometimes. For music, the honor goes to, from the art department, to Adrienne Senening. And for graphic arts, the art department would like to honor the senior who exhibits excellence in this concentration, to Marissa Gu. The Physical Education Department recognizes 2 seniors for excellence in the PE curriculum. The certificates today are presented to Marcus Tobin, and the second certificate goes to Danielle Keha. The Religious Studies Department recognizes the following students for their distinguished scholarship in religious studies and exemplary Christian living. The outstanding students representing the religious studies are Renzi Flojo, and the second, Aspen Marie Tom. The following student has met the requirements to earn distinction as an MX Scholar for STEM and Aerospace. The student will be presented a maroon, gold, and teal cord to be worn with academic dress at graduation tomorrow. This distinction goes to Cade Komiya. Round of applause for Cade. Thank you, Cade. As stated before, last year, Maryknoll partnered up with the Hawaii Pacific University to create a dual credit program. Students enrolled in this program earn their Associates of Arts in General Studies while also working for their Maryknoll diploma. These students is our first graduating cohort. They will receive a teal and white cord and will wear them tomorrow with academic dress. Our first senior with this distinction goes to Taylor Ann Atu. Also completing the HPU dual credit course, Kai Sunahara. Danny Sir. Angeline Tanjuko. And Tyson Tonokawa. Handing these next awards will be Director of MX Scholar Programs, Major Christopher Ugale, Civil Air Patrol. The following student has completed all requirements, the Civil Air Patrol courses CAP1 to CAP4, and is awarded a blue and silver cord, the colors of the United States Air Force, to be worn with academic dress at graduation tomorrow. Please come forward, Zachary Simbahan. The bomber flight jacket. This Type A2 leather flight jacket is an American military flight jacket originally invented and developed for World War II U.S. Army Air Force pilots, navigators, and bombardiers. but its wartime usage was limited neither to pilots nor to bomber crews. The A-2 flight jacket began production in 1930. It became standard issue for the Air Corps. Today's design is a looser fitting, made of goat skin, and the crew member's name tag is mounted on the left breast, with the Major Command or Combatant Command shield on the right, attached with Velcro. We honor tonight the senior who is enrolled in Civil Air Patrol and has earned his wings to fly officially. His wings will be presented tomorrow. This bomber flight jacket is presented to Edward Clancy. Flying your next flight to Las Vegas, yeah? Ed Clancy. Campus Ministry. The following students are recognized for their outstanding leadership and contributions to the Maryknoll School Campus Ministry program throughout their high school career. They've exemplified the true meaning of stewardship of time, talent, and treasure. They have helped plan, facilitate, and have provided exemplary services to the grade level retreats, Kairos retreat, daily morning prayers, and school-wide prayer services. They have also served as our liturgical services, lectors, altar servers, cantors, musicians, environmental crew, and AV crew. In gratitude and appreciation for their services, the Campus Ministry Award is given to the following students. Audience, please hold your applause until the last recipient is called. Kelsey Albano, Christian Arakawa, Renzi Flojo, Sydney Goto, Kimberly Guevara, Kylie Gibb, Casey Hamaoka, Serena Hong, Jessica Wynn, Wilson Wynn, Alyssa Kawamura, Seina Kurihara, Jamie Lackno, Leana Leong, Clifford Lung, Amy Lai, Malia McGivern, Samantha Pialda, Kylie C. Koo, Adrian Senaning, Carissa Sumimoto, Angeline Tanjuko, Aspen Tong, and Tristan Yagyagin. Please give them a big round of applause. A round of applause for our campus ministers. Thank you. In keeping with our global mission tradition, Maryknoll students participated in the school's Philippine mission during spring break. They rendered community service at the Maryknoll Ecological Sanctuary in Tahanang, Carmela, the Amor Orphanage, Helping Hands and Healing Hearts orphanages, and St. Rita's Orphanage. They also facilitated a day of relief goods distribution to 100 families who are most in need in the province of Pampanga. The students acted as ambassadors of goodwill on behalf of Maryknoll School. In recognition of their mission work, the student will wear royal blue cords with academic dress at graduation tomorrow. This class participant is Rensi Flojo. The Japan Wizards statewide academic team competition is a challenging and fun-filled competition for Hawaii's high school students to develop lifelong skills in research, teamwork, personal responsibility, and working under pressure as they prepare for and participate in the competition, and to encourage the study of Japan and the important US-Japan relationship. The team studied very hard during lunch and after school. The following students participated in the 2019 Japan Wizards competition and placed third out of 42 teams. A certificate is awarded to the members of Team B, Advanced Japanese. Nicholas Watson. And Ian Takahashi. A round of applause for them both. At Maryknoll, Envoy stands for Emissary, Notable, Venturer of Youth. As a participant in the Envoy program, Maryknoll students teach English, tutor, and perform community service at a school in China for about 10 days. Since 2013, Maryknoll School has partnered with schools in Wuhan and Shanghai to provide our students and faculty with a tremendous international opportunity. In another program, students also go to Akifuchu High School in Hiroshima, Japan. Students who participate earn community service hours and academic credit, and more importantly, build skills in cultural intelligence, problem solving, communication, teamwork, and leadership. For their participation in the Envoy to Wuhan #1 Senior High School in Wuhan, China, this certificate is awarded to Rensi Flojo. For her participation in the Envoy to Akifuchu High School in Hiroshima, Japan, the certificate is awarded to Aspen Marie Tong. This past spring, Maryknoll launched the Common Goal Diplomacy Games, a program that teaches athletes to become the next generation of leaders skilled in diplomacy, empathy, and solving world issues through international athletic competition. For their vital supporting role in the Common Goal Diplomacy Games in Shanghai, a certificate is awarded to Kalai Akaka. And Marcus Tobin. And now Maryknoll School would like to recognize the newest members of the Maroon and Gold Society. Members are students who have been part of our community since pre-K or kindergarten. Their parents were recognized this morning at Baccalaureate Mass. We'd like to recognize the students now. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Students, when I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Kelsey Albano, Taylor Ann Atu, Cara Balti, Micah Char, Edward Chanfat, Renzi Flojo, Cassidy Fujiwara, Rudy Gaylord Benigno, Kimberly Guevara, Casey Hamaoka, Riley Hata, Amanda Jennings, Alyssa Kawamura, Corinne Kusaka, Kelton Liu, Malia McGivern, Jordan Nakamura, Casey Nakano, Ian Ohari, Ryan Ornelas, Bryce Otsuka, Kaylin Rizentez, Nikki Saito, Adrian Senaning, Raquel Takayama, Aspen Marie Tong, Micah Sukamoto, Robert Walker, and Tristan Yagyagin. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. As a member of the National Honor Society, a student pledges to maintain high scholastic standing, uphold one's character, be a leader, and give oneself freely in service to others. At this time, we would like to ask the senior men and women who are members of the National Honor Society to please accept your gold stoles. These stoles will be worn with academic dress at graduation tomorrow. Audience, please hold your applause until all 25 students have come forward. Kelsey Albano, Ethan Berigse, Micah Char, Renzi Flojo, Isabel Gary, Marissa Gu, Kimberly Guevara, Ethel Guillermo, Casey Hamaoka, Jessica Wynn, Corinne Kusaka, Jamie Lackno, Kelton Liu, Amy Lai, Sasha Matsunami, Ellie Ridobli, Taylor Sales, Danny Sir, Ian Takahashi, Angeline Tanjuko, Amber Tomihama, Aspen Marie Tong, Tyson Tonokawa, Micah Sukamoto, and Tristan Yagyagin. Congratulations, NHS members. Please give them a round of applause. The Blood Bank of Hawaii's Honor Corps program honors high school seniors who significantly impact our community through their life-saving blood donations and service in support of their school's blood drives. For being great role models of noblesse oblige, the following 11 Maryknoll seniors have earned the Blood Bank of Hawaii's Honor Cord this year. Of the 11, 2 will receive the Red and Gold Cord for participating in at least 4 separate donations. Please hold your applause until all students have come forward. Isabel Gary, Kimberly Guevara, earning a Red and Gold blood bank cord. Kara Balti. Wilson Wynn. Leana Leong. Kaylin Ono. Ryan Ornelas. Samantha Pialda. Taylor Sales. Jessica Terry. Amber Tomihama, earning a red and gold blood bank cord. Thank you all for your life-giving service. A round of applause for these seniors. Key Club is an international student-led organization that focuses on providing community service, developing leadership, and building character. The Maryknoll Key Club partners with local nonprofit organizations, including the Special Olympics, Family Promise, and Hui o Ko'olaupoko, to live out our school's promise of noblesse oblige. The following seniors have participated in a minimum of 20 hours of Key Club service per school year since their freshman year. They will receive a blue and gold cord, the colors of the International Key Club organization, to wear with academic dress tomorrow at graduation. Please hold your applause for these students. Rensi Flojo, Marissa Gu, Jessica Wynn, Jamie Lackno, Annika Liang, Kelton Liu, Amy Lai, Sasha Matsunami, Ellie Ridobli, Amber Tomihama, Aspen Marie Tong, a round of applause for our Key Club students. The Noblesse Oblige Award was presented for the first time last year and is given to a senior with outstanding community service. The criteria included a minimum of 150 hours of service performed throughout high school, a high quality of the content of the student's completed service portfolio, and high quality of the student's service activities, which should demonstrate that the student has given back in a way that makes a positive difference in the greater community. With more than 300 hours, more than 500 hours, more than 1,000 hours, this student at multiple organizations will receive the Noblesse Oblige Award, and this goes to Rensi Flojo. The following students are recognized for their outstanding leadership and dedication to their senior class, and these students were instrumental in organizing senior class activities this last year. Maryknoll School gratefully recognizes Senior Class President Valerie Joko. Vice President Corinne Kusaka. Secretary of Communication Kimberly Guevara and Danny Sir. And Secretary of Spirit Liana Leong. Through a rigorous selection process with high expectations for character and conduct, Maryknoll student ambassadors are selected to represent and serve at school functions at various places and times on and off campus throughout the year. The following seniors are recognized for their service and commitment as student ambassadors. Please hold your applause until the last one. Sasha Matsunami, Kiana Valdez, Micah Char, Aspen Marie Tong, Marissa Gu, Danielle Keha, Raquel Takayama, Kelsey Albano, Ellie Ridobli, Tristan Yagyagin, Ethel Guillermo, Ashanti Crockwell, Annika Liang, Bryce Otsuka, a round of applause for our student ambassadors. Thank you. This year was another great year for sports and athletics. Our athletes performed spectacularly on the court and on the field, and the following student athletes received ILH first team honors in their respective sports. Seniors, when I call your name, please come forward. First team, Pac-5 cheerleading, Alyssa Kawamura. Boys Division I basketball, most valuable player, Makoto Kamata. First team Pac-5 swimming and diving for 200-yard and 400-yard freestyle relay, Kimberly Guevara. First team Pac-5 boys soccer, Riley Hata. First team boys varsity 1 canoe paddling, Robert Huang. First team girls varsity 2 canoe paddling, Valerie Joko. First team Pac-5 boys soccer, Jack Montgomery. First team Pac-5 boys soccer, Jacob Roos. First team boys Division I basketball, Marcus Tobin. Athlete of the Year awards are presented to the male athlete and female athlete who are outstanding in one or more sports. They best personify the Maryknoll giving spirit of noblesse oblige, and it is they who best accept the Spartan challenge, showing strength, leadership, courage, loyalty, and perseverance both on and off the playing field. This year's Athletes of the Year are Makoto Kamata and Kimberly Guevara. Scholar Athlete Awards are given to the male athlete and female athlete who are outstanding scholars and fine athletes. This winning combination, excellence in both academics and athletics, is a goal many aspire to, and these students have achieved that goal. This year's scholar athletes are Justice Yamashita and Alyssa Kawamura. As Maryknoll School's first athletics director, Brother Bernard Ruan truly exemplified the Spartan philosophy of outstanding moral values, sportsmanship, school spirit, and inspiration to one's team. Awards are presented to those athletes who have been most inspirational throughout their senior season. This award goes to Peyton Grant and Kiana Valdez. How about one more applause for all of our athletes? A job well done to everyone. The Maryknoll Alumni Association Scholarship is given to the two seniors who best demonstrate our Christian faith and who bring Christ's principles into their everyday lives, demonstrate love and concern for others, are courteous and gracious, and are willing to share with others. These seniors demonstrate exceptional integrity, honesty, and character. They're recognized as inspiring role models who give generously of their time, talent, and treasure, and who typify our Maryknoll School ideal of noblesse oblige. Selected by vote of the senior class, each will receive a $1,000 scholarship. Presenting the scholarships on behalf of the Alumni Association is President of the Maryknoll Alumni Association, Derek Wong, Maryknoll class of 1968. Our two recipients this year are Renzi Flojo and Aspen Marie Tong. Can we give our seniors another big round of applause?
Thank you, Mr. Ramos, and congratulations to all our award recipients. Tonight, the class farewell speech will be given by two seniors of the class of 2019, the senior class president and the top HPU student. Please welcome up Senior Class President Valerie Joko.
Good evening, administrators, faculty, staff, family, friends, the class of 2020, and my fellow seniors. On behalf of the class of 2019, I want to deeply thank you all for everything you've done for us throughout our high school journey. Thank you only begins to say what's in my heart tonight. To our teachers, who so gracefully accept learning commons and Shriner's duty, we really take for granted how close-knit and genuinely caring our school community is. Our teachers know us like their children and are just as determined to see us succeed as we are. I can't promise that everyone we encounter in life is going to be like that, especially at a large university in the mainland. Thank you, teachers, coaches, and counselors, for believing in us before we did ourselves. Thank you for instilling in us the courage to follow our dreams. To our parents, for all they have given us, thank you for being our best friends. All our joys and successes we owe to you. And yet, no matter how badly we failed, thank you for always standing by us and pushing us to do better. As we start this new chapter in our lives, always know that your love and support are among our most cherished memories. Thank you for molding us into the best version of ourselves. Our class of 2019 is a very interesting class, to say the least. Some of us are at Maryknoll because our parents wanted us to have a Catholic education. Others, our parents are alumni. For some, Maryknoll was our first choice. For others, it really wasn't. I came to Maryknoll because it's across the street from my mom's work. But no matter how you ended up at Maryknoll, whether by choice, chance, or circumstance, you can't deny that the people you've met here have become a second family. The people at Maryknoll are what make Maryknoll Maryknoll. It's what made Maryknoll our home. My fellow seniors, I hope life treats you kind. I hope whatever you do next fulfills you. I hope you courageously embrace all the change that's going to come next. But most of all, I hope you never forget home. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. Giving our second class farewell speech, please welcome top HPU student Tyson Tonakawa.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tyson Tonakawa, one of the 116 future Maryknoll alumni. We gather here today to celebrate a set of special days. Today being the last day of high school for the class of 2019. Tomorrow being the first day of a new chapter in life, an induction into a select community, a group of just over 7,000 that can call themselves Maryknoll School alumni, a small group that can make big difference. As mentioned earlier, a few of my classmates and I graduate as dual credit students. We've received both a high school diploma and an array of credits from the Hawaii Pacific University. It was truly a gift. Such an opportunity came at just the right time. Joining the program to obtain college credits in high school sounds like a no-brainer, but I realized that the decision to join the program proved difficult. The program was new, and by joining it, I would lose a huge portion of the social aspect of high school, which I valued heavily. After a long thought-out process, I made the decision to join the program. I realized that in order to become the endodontist and orthodontist I once dreamed of, I would have to spend 4 years obtaining a bachelor's degree, 4 years in dental school, 2 years in endodontist-focused study, and 2 years in orthodontics-focused study. That's 12 years. I'd much rather have 10 and a little less debt to my name. The decision was made, and I joined some of my classmates on this new journey. The program lived up to expectations and proved to be a great introduction to college life. There are many challenges on the journey, but we pushed through and stand here today, grateful for our opportunity. It was a perfect match, like Maryknoll and the state basketball championship. Before I say farewell, the HPU students have accumulated a few college tips for our class. Number 1, know where your classes are. Number 2, just go to class. Tip number 3, have fun, legally. And tip number 4, get ready for literally everyone to introduce themselves to you and to go through some icebreakers with you. It's like a college thing. Class, we made it. We made it through over 10 years of grueling training, long hours studying for the right to become a Maryknoll alumni. Let's enjoy this moment. We will graduate, but we will not leave Maryknoll. Maryknoll will always be by our side as we spread across the nation on our own little journeys. American writer Sonia Johnson once said, "We must remember that one determined person can make a significant difference, and that a small group of determined people can change the course of history." We are that small group. Let's all make a difference and change the course of history. Farewell, says the class of 2019.
Thank you, Tyson. The highlight of class night is the candle lay ceremony, in which the graduating class presents candles to the rising senior class, formally passing on the responsibilities of leadership among the student body at Maryknoll School. This passing of the torch has been a tradition at Maryknoll for many decades. Undoubtedly, there are those of you in the audience tonight who have participated in this beautiful ceremony on the night before their own graduation from Maryknoll. To give the traditional class night torch speech, please welcome our salutatorian, Aspen Marie Tong.
Good evening, administrators, faculty, staff, family, friends, the class of 2020, and my fellow seniors. We gather this evening to celebrate the class of 2019 as we transition to the next chapter of our lives and recognize the class of 2020's transition from underclassmen to inheriting the responsibility of leading by example as the seniors, as well as living out Maryknoll's motto of noblesse oblige. Noblesse oblige, to whom much is given, much is expected, is the spirit of Maryknoll School. It is our promise of how we will live our lives. It is the way we act and how we are to give of ourselves to others. It is the Maryknoll way. As some may or may not know, in my free time, I enjoy completing jigsaw puzzles. Looking at my classmates, I see a similarity between puzzles and the class of 2019. Just as a single puzzle has a variety of different pieces, our class has a variety of personalities. From those of us who are serious to those of us who are more fun-loving. From those of us who are entertaining to those of us who think we are entertaining. Each of us are a unique piece. Each of us has our own individual qualities and strengths, and together we complete a masterpiece. As freshmen, we're separate pieces right out of the box, meeting for the first time. As sophomore and junior years progressed, different pieces of the puzzle began to form, and slowly a picture began to form. Throughout our senior year, the interlocking of these pieces solidified into what you see before you today, a complete picture of our class, Maryknoll's class of 2019. As my fellow puzzle enthusiasts out there know, some puzzles are just too special to take apart and put it back in the box. The puzzle of my class is one of those. It is one you frame to always remember. And although you look back at its beauty, you must also start a new puzzle, connecting new pieces to create another amazing picture. My class, as we set forth with excited hearts. Each of us become a new puzzle piece as we leave Maryknoll, but never forgetting nor forsaking the values that we learned from our time here. As we pass on the torch to the class of 2020, it is my hope that the interlocking of their pieces create another masterpiece that represents all Maryknoll stands for. The graduating class of 2019 is ready to continue the tradition of lighting the torch. For us, the lighted candle is more than just a representation of our memories, experiences, and knowledge gained here at Maryknoll. The lighted candle is the symbol of the bright energy and spirit that my graduating class exudes. This flame ultimately symbolizes our place in the history of our school. The light we possess, we now share with others. We have a long history with the lighted candle. Mother Mary Joseph Rogers, a founder of the Maryknoll Order, was once quoted in 1929 saying, "As one lamp lights another, nor grows less, so nobleness enkindles nobleness." She continues, "The meaning of these words are clear. We know that if we take a lighted candle and enkindle another with it, the light of the first does not lessen, although it has given of its light to the second. So it is with us as we give good example. Kindness begets kindness, charity begets charity, and the first act does not grow less of its begetting. Our spirit as individual Maryknoll sisters and the very spirit of our whole congregation depends largely on the use we make of the abiding truth of those words. To you, the class of 2020, this lighted candle is symbolic of all the wisdom, passion, and honor we hope to impart onto you. The light, opposite of darkness, is a symbol of who you are called to be. May this light set the standard for every senior at Maryknoll, a sign of knowledge, unity, commitment, and responsibility. Our school's motto, Noblesse Oblige, reminds us that as seniors, we are challenged to practice the virtues and values we have gained at Maryknoll. Tonight, as we pass these candles to the class of 2020, we must keep in mind that the virtues and values we now cherish have been given as gifts from the one we strive to follow and exemplify, namely Jesus Christ. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world." Therefore, we challenge you, class of 2020, to take this light and to be much more. Grow this light to be at its brightest. We are all born to manifest the glory of God. It is your time now to let your light shine as brightly as possible for the entire world to see. Thank you.
and gentlemen, it's my honor to present to you the new senior class of Maryknoll School, the class of 2020. At this time, I'd like to invite the audience to please stand with us in the singing of our Maryknoll School alma mater. Thank you. Please be seated. And as part of the class of 2020 presentation, I'd like to call on our Hawaiian language students from our senior and junior class to please take their place center stage. This is the first time seniors and juniors will perform a hula during class night together. These students, under the direction of Kumuhula Blaine I Kaika Dutro, will dance together one last time before you today, showing our unity within this period of transition. The song they will dance to is Hali'ilua, as performed by the Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau. These lyrics speak of the cliffs above Kealakekua on Hawaii Island, known as the Sacred Cliffs of Keaua. It compares the lehua lei to the pride and radiant joy one feels for a loved one. Tonight, our seniors, beaming with joy, share this light with our juniors, amongst all of us who feel the swelling pride for our loved ones here on this stage. Our class of 2020 and 2019 Hawaiian students dancing to Hali'ilua.
Oh
applause. Thank you. You may be seated. You know what you've seen, it's a very tight-knit group, and so to see them one last time on stage is very nice. So give them another round of applause, please. At this time, I'd like to invite our seniors to exit the house, and they're going to be getting ready to see you in just a little bit next door at the park. Seniors, you may exit now. And for tonight, I'd like to call up Anna Wu just to speak on behalf of the junior class and our new senior class of 2020. Round of applause, everyone, for Anna Wu.
Aloha and good evening, administration, faculty, staff of Maryknoll, and our dear families and friends. My name is Anna Wu, current Student Senate President and next year's class president. I speak on behalf of my class, honored to be called the new seniors, and grateful to the senior class before us. We stand before you excited, nervous, and ready to take on our future. What we lose in size, we make up for in the size of our hearts. In the coming year, we bring our talents, skills, efforts, perseverance, passions, and love for one another. In 1 year's time, we will be here again on this stage, bestowing on the next class the honor to be a Maryknoll senior. So as the class of 2020, please stand. Together we pledge. We, your sons and daughters, pledge ourselves to your ideals, to the strength that comes from sacrifice, to the courage that conquers self, to the loyalty which defends your honor, to the perseverance which gives victory in life, by daring to imitate him whom you represent.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're honored that you have shared this evening with us. Families, in a moment, the ushers will open the side doors, allowing you to meet the graduating class outside in Dr. Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park. A reminder that tomorrow, lay giving, seniors must check in promptly at 8:30 and before their dismissal for Project Grad at 9 p.m. Okay, so lay giving up to 8:30, and they need to check in. On the way out, there'll also be a few faculty members passing out a flyer, just a reminder of the information for graduation. Thank you again for joining us for class of 2019. Please drive home safely. Aloha and good night.
Poo